Well, good morning, folks, and welcome back to the channel. This was supposed to be a hot tent video, but things didn't work out as planned yesterday. We had a big windstorm the Friday night prior to this weekend, and I mean a big one. I just didn't realize how much damage that the wind was doing. So when I got to go to the location where I was going to do a hot tent, I think it was 700 meters, hour and a half later. That's as far as I made it. And I ruined my little Chinese saw. So I've got to go to my cabin to get my good saw. And I figured I should go in and check on her because there's a few trees that was around my cabin that was questionable. And I'd say they're probably either on the side of the cabin, or I hope not, into the cabin. But let's go take a look. I got one, this might not start off as a good morning. I got to get the skidoo off the trailer. She don't really fit. I had a hard time getting her on, so let's go out and get it done. There goes nothing. This may or may not make a blooper reel. Get her on the move. Well, we've come about 10 kilometers, and this is the very first moose track. Couple getting around here. Let's say, cow and a calf by the looks of that. That's a small print, big print. I'd imagine feeding on the young willows. But that's strange. Usually when the first snowfall hits, is usually beat to pieces with moose tracks. In saying that, this year's snows come really early. This is December, I don't know, mid-December, 10th I think. And we usually don't get snow till January, February, so I'm enjoying it. I loves it. I don't expect it to stay, but I hope it do. Let's get in there. Isn't that something? Well, I gotta say, I'm quite surprised. Only 2 real trees down. And that one there looks like it's been down for a little while because the snow was on top of the tree. So I don't remember that root being out in the middle of the path. But yeah, I expected this one right here to be down. And well, the one that I gotta try to get rid of one of these days in the middle of the bridge, I expected that to be down. But all in all, nothing. So what I'm going to do now is shovel the bridge off, clean that all up. I think I might install a diesel heater. I think that's my plan for today. Install a diesel heater, cook up a nice fat steak I got for supper, and enjoy my day in the cabin. Well, she's all shoveled off. Let me show you what I'm into today. So I was here last winter and tried to do this, and a few things happened. I didn't get it done. It was going to be a video. Actually, I'm going to cue in to where I installed that box. Well, this is a dandy little box Matt made. Far better carpenter than I am, for sure. So I'm going to try to, I don't know, it's almost better to take a chainsaw and cut that. I'm not going to get through that. This could get interesting. Where are we going to put this to? I'm going to level. Perfect. So I'm going to install my diesel heater in this box. And the reason why I cut it short last year, I never had a hole saw big enough to go in through here. So I got a different idea I'm going to try today. Now I know the diesel heater is not for a source of only heat for my cabin, because I love the wood stove, but it's going to help warm up the cabin and keep the bedroom warm on really cold nights when I gotta turn the stove down. That's the plan. Hopefully it works. So how I intend on achieving this is this Sawzall and this new Bluetti that Bluetti sent to me, the Elite 30, and they also sent me this 60-watt solar panel. So I intend on, I'm going to use this for camping mostly, because it's very small, compact, and light. It has all the usual USB ports. Actually, it's got a new one, 140 watt USB-C, but got a little damage on it yesterday from in the sleigh. The stove leg went in through and was rubbing on that. But anyway, we're going to give this bad boy a try. 600 watts. I'm pretty sure that it's not going to start that, but this uplifts to 1200 watts. So we're definitely going to give it a go. Solar panel was charged a minute ago, but sun is, I don't get good sun here. Anyways, let's give it a go. When you think about it, it's just like a compact extension cord. You can bring wherever you need to go without the mess of the cords. I mean, look, it's really, really light. All right, so I'm going to try this without uplifting to 1200. See what you got. No, I didn't think so. As you can see, warning's up. So I'm going to uplift her to 1200. Go into the Bluetti app, find your device, and settings, power lift mode. Let's see what you got now. Oh yeah, baby. Let's get to cutting. I have no idea how I'm going to do this, but not really a good blade for this. This is a steel blade, I believe. Through. How are we doing on the 86%? Not bad. Let's get through it. That's what I figured. I don't know if that's going to stay on that windowsill or not. Well, I think I'm going to try another option. I'm going to use a chainsaw because main reason why I use that is because I figured there might be a nail up here, but I know I'm good as far as here, so I'm going to get the chainsaw. This here is holding up deadly. 83 and 1200. But if I had a different blade, if I had a wood blade, I'd do it. But if I'm going to cut across here and here, I'll be able to run that in. This hasn't been going in forever. Gas in it, yep. Ooh. Nothing like cutting a gaping hole in your cabin. Let's go get the heater. Brother Al. Now, because I got a bit more work to do on that there, and I need some tools to tighten up these clamps, I'm just going to temporarily hook this up. So I'm a dummy. All that work trying to do everything through here, I forgot. Matt put a little trap door here. I still probably won't be able to get open. Yeah, that makes it way easier. So, seeing as I haven't got stuff to hook that up inside, I'm going to bring back out the Bluetti and try something. Battery charger. Alright, so I got the Bluetti Elite 30 hooked into a battery charger and hooked into the diesel heater. Let's see if she'll run it. Yes, sir. She's going. And as you can see, the heater is lit up. Let's try to turn it on. Got her running here now. My battery keeps dying on the GoPro, even though it says I got 70%. What's it saying? Well, she's going. Wait the cobble up to get her going. Unfortunately, I got to run around AC now, whereas I should hook it up here to DC and it should last a lot longer, but whatever gets it working today, to give it a go, give it a try. Perfect. Let's go and see what the temperature is inside. So the temperature in here now is -5. And we'll see if it gets any better. Only cold air coming out there now. Not gonna get warm like that. Let's see what's going on. This is only temporary now till I... So it hasn't been working out, both with the GoPro and this. So I got a battery, an old battery. It don't hold charge, but maybe from the charger to the battery to this, it just may work. Let's see. Alright, let's give her one last go. Nada. So, what we've learned, the Vivor heater won't run off just the battery charger alone, and this powerhouse of a unit is way better than definitely these GoPro batteries. Alright, battery changed again with only 50, 60, 70% left on the battery. Battery number 6. I'm going to clue all this up, and then I'm going to head out and have a cook up. I will be doing this my next time down, and I'll also be hopefully starting the renovations on this cabin. I'm going to insulate it and do her up. Never got to record getting all this together, but I got the fire starting up there now, and going to cook a steak. I'd say it's going to be long after dark before I get out of here. Hopefully I can get my batteries kept warm so I can bring you along for some of this stuff. But I tell you, I don't know what I'm going to do with these GoPro. It's not going to be good for the winter. It is literally -5, I think it is. I just checked on the weather, and as fast as let's see. Flick around for another second. I guess this ready. Chop up some onions. This old FIREMAPLE pot's taking some beating, or pans, frying pan, but is after taking some beating. Some oil in there. This bitty BQ grill, that's the answer, that is. I've been using it last little while, not paid to say it, I bought it. We got a sirloin tip steak. I'm gonna season with some Papa Ray's. Tuck that right on there. Oh, it's gonna be some good. Ooh, look on the light. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be some good. Ah, she's done now. Bring it over here and let her rest. I'm gonna put some more wood on that fire. Well, guys, I could already tell you, this is one juicy steak. Knife. We don't need knife. Oh my, yeah. Finger licking good. Woo! Anyways, I'm recording the last part on my phone. GoPro is done, finished. I think I went to eat batteries. 50%. And out she goes. I got the fire stoked up there again. I'm going to scarf down this wonderful steak. Boil the kettle. You won't see me again on the phone either because that's about to die too. Even though it's not cold, it wreaks havoc on the batteries. And I really don't know if there's anything out there any better. I'm just going to deal with it the best I can. Try to pump out more content. Look, it all froze up the icicles. And yeah, this weekend was a disaster right from the start. But managed to get something done. Managed to get the heater installed. I know there's supplies I got to bring down when I comes down next weekend, along with hopefully some insulation and whatnot. And not next week, the next weekend I come down. And yeah, I'll do a series on doing up the old cabin. Anyways, guys, thanks for following along. And until my next adventure, you guys keep stringing on her. Thanks for watching. Yes, sir. There we go. Mr. Moose. Beauty, eh? Like 2 or 4 points. I gotta try to get in that way. If I don't post this video, y'all know what happened.